And welcome everybody live on the AVe. I'm Chad, and I'm joined today by Jason, the co-host of Adapted, self-proclaimed.
Yeah, self-proclaimed. I'll take
And
it.
we're going to run down the news for Thursday, April 7th, 2016. And we're going to start you guys off today with some video game news. And we talked about it briefly the other day, and we also talked about it on the Block Party. But we're going to give you one more reminder. The Battleborn beta, open beta, starts tomorrow if you're on the PS4. You can check it out. 25 different characters you're going to be able to unlock. You're going to play 2 story missions. 7 are open from the beginning. You can, or 7 characters are open from the beginning. You can earn those characters through the ranks. So they're actually like unloading this game a little bit for you to check out and like actually be able to, see what it's about. 2 story missions should be enough for me to kind of go, okay, cool, I can get into this, or this ain't for me, dude.
I don't know enough about the story of this game to care. All I know is this game looks really generic, dude. I'm not at all interested in it.
Yes, that's what I keep saying is like it's made, dude, the guys who made Borderlands are making this. And like I want to love it cuz I'm a fucking Borderlands fanatic, dude, but I just like I haven't been able to get into it. I feel like the underbelly is is like a tower defense game. So I don't know how a story's going to play out in a tower defense gimmick, but
yeah, we loved Borderlands, so we think we would love this essentially because these guys know what they're doing, but I don't know. Just give me Borderlands. I don't need another one of these team fucking based shooters. I'm over it.
Oh, dude, I could care less about
like between this and Overwatch and
Paragon
Cliffy
coming down
B's
the road.
game, dude. It's like, dude, I get it, dude. There's there's a lot of these. Like, I'm gonna check this out though. So that was the whole point of the story. Check it out tomorrow.
Check it out. April 8th on the PS4, April 13th on the PC, Xbox One. Cool feature is you can have a buddy over and you can do split screen on it and check that out. So
what's better than buddy co-op?
Yeah, dude. Especially split screen. You don't even have to have a headset on, dude.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to.
You don't even need to really be friends. Just find somebody and put them on your couch. It makes gaming better when 2 people are there.
Some guys taking out the trash. Just go grab them, dude. Just throw them on your couch real quick and be like, hey, just
come on, play some games.
Today we also got an announcement of a new Fear Effect game. If you guys remember Fear Effect from the 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I always like remembered it as kind of like the gameplay was similar to Resident Evil and Tomb Raider, where you spun around and the backgrounds were kind of already generated, like hand drawn or maybe 3D animated. But now this time, they're Square Enix is giving them a little push through their program.
Do you remember the cool part about it though? Was like everything moved. It looked like you were in this like cartoon. Like I think that was the best part of Fear Effect. You always look like you're a part of this living cartoon. I think it was full motion video. I guess it was, but this new game looks nothing like that.
No, not at all. It looks like Shadowrun.
It's a Shadowrun clone.
Yeah, dude, which is really confusing. It's from a French studio called Sushi, and they worked on The Collective a few years ago with Square Enix, and now they're here putting this thing together. And they keep talking about in their Kickstarter that, hey, it's going to look different. We're not a AAA budget, developer. We're an indie game. It's an indie game. But, like, that's like a weird fucking excuse for like, why do you have this property? Why are you doing this to this property when it doesn't need to be done? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're an indie, just go make an indie thing.
Yeah, just like make your own thing, right? Like come up with your own cool idea and do it. Like you don't need to like, or I've seen indie studios like that's just like a weird scoop, right? That's like an excuse, like to not try to like do something big and over the top. Like
I think it was like a good excuse like 10 years ago when the tools weren't there. But there's so many fucking tools now and so many awesome indie games.
And nobody liked Fear Effect for the story. Nobody did. No. Everyone liked it because you walked in. I know, like I'll speak for everyone right now and say that you liked it because you walked into this world and it was this like living, weird kind of amazing like graphical showpiece that you'd never seen before, and it was cool as shit. And you were just playing on your TV and you're like, I can't believe I'm playing this. It's not because I don't even remember what the story was about. No, dude, but I'll never forget how cool that game looked when I popped it in.
Yeah, 2 chicks running around all sexy like with guns.
Yeah.
That was my childhood, dude.
And now you're going to turn it into Shadowrun.
Yeah, which is crazy. But if you guys want to see more of it, they got their Kickstarter going on, and they got the little announcement teaser and some photos. You can check it out. And they're aiming for a 2017 launch on it. £100,000, $100,000.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to hit 2017 with the way that looked.
No,
isometric game. Some 14-year-old kids can pop that out. No offense.
So keep your eyes peeled for that one. We got some more Final Fantasy news. I feel like every day we got some Final Fantasy news. We got Final Fantasy VII news, remake news for you guys. That each episode is going to be the size of one full game. So content-wise, possibly, but we're talking like gigabyte size. Like
They were saying story-wise similar to Final Fantasy 13, like a chapter in Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. That's the one I said on the block party I didn't get through, so I can't report very well on that. But
so it doesn't help very much on that. But I think just the fact that they're going to be huge games, they're going to be massive. They're being worked on by the guys who worked on the original Final Fantasy. So I mean, they're not going to be taking too many crazy liberties with it.
Mhm.
We're going to get like an awesome story. And the fact that they're huge, they're going to be episodic. You know, I can deal with that, dude. I don't care about like, you know, how much it is. I just want to see if it's like pretty true to what we know. I want to see them get a little bit crazier, which we've seen in the gameplay.
Yep.
And just like give me as much as possible. If it takes like 10 discs or 10 episodes to get all of that, like all those memories back together, dude, do it, man. I'm all for it.
Are you going to do it episodically, or are you going to wait for the final cut?
Son of a bitch, dude. I knew you were going to ask that, and I've been racking my brain on it because I'm going to want to jump in right away. And I know you guys are listening are going to want to know what the hell's going on with it too. So I'll probably do it episodically. I don't think I can wait for that.
Are you going to skip out of the block party to play this, like you skipped out of school to play the original?
I might. We should do that, and then you can have Amy come into the other room with a camera on me and be like, "Dude, Chad's not sick." And then I'm
actually,
like,
I want Dad to call in and be like, "Chad's sick. He's got the flu."
Gee, I can't believe at the block party this week.
Can we arrange that? Because that'd be amazing.
I think we might be able to make that happen. A phone a friend. Telltale Publishing, the guys who are popular Telltale Games, is bringing 7 Days to Die. Have you played that at all?
I haven't played that, but that's on my Steam. It's on my wish list, and it's been on there for a long time now. But it's like a Minecraft zombie kind of survival game, you know?
It's your typical zombie survival game in my eyes. Like,
yes, but it has some cool features. Like I'm running the trailer right now, as you can see that like you can put spike pits around your house, so maybe you're hiding out in the house and zombies come and fall in it. I don't know. It's it's an experience that like us on the PC we're like, oh yeah, there's a billion of them, blah blah blah. But people on the consoles that only have consoles, there's no options like this. So it's kind of cool. Like it's way outside of Telltale's wheelhouse. But on the flip side, right? Like what if Telltale jumps in and like adds their great storytelling to this concept, which they're not going to do because this game is coming out in a few months. But like, if they did, it would be kind of an much more interesting game that I just invented. But
yeah,
for the my main point is for the console people, this is pretty cool because they don't.
This is something that you guys like the console gamers haven't seen yet, haven't had a chance to do because I mean they've been promised like so many different games by everybody. I think what was the last one that Sony was promising to bring to consoles, and that's still yet to
H1Z1. Yeah.
So I mean, and this like will probably be a lot better than that. So Telltale Publishing kind of going outside. They also did a Jackbox Party Pack last year. I don't know if you remember that, but that was
Telltale did they publish that too? Oh yeah, they're not gonna touch the story. You're getting this then. Jackbox is great. Like let me just plug that game right now. What a great set of games that is.
Oh, dude,
you grab the garbage guy from earlier, bring him in, play that with him, dude. You'll be besties after the end of that.
Yeah, after you guys hate on Battleborn for a little while, throw on Jackbox Party Game so he doesn't rob your house after he starts.
Play some Fibbage and have him leave in a good mood.
Fable Legends, we reported earlier that it was going down and they were closing ships from Microsoft Studios. Was going to shut it down, but there's talks that some of the employees are thinking about bringing Fable Legends back and that they've been having conversations with Microsoft about like pulling them if they want to do like surveys if they want to keep it alive. I know already that designers from the Fable Legends game have already jumped ship, so there's a ton of those dudes that have already left.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's like a handful of guys that are trying to like dude, they don't want to let go of their baby, but I mean at the end of the day, dude, if a whole group of dudes, I don't think a handful of guys is going to keep this thing alive.
Sorry dude, it's time to let that baby go.
Yeah, dude, time for her to go bye-bye. Another game that I could see go bye-bye, dude. Resident Evil Umbrella Corps, delayed again. Well, for the first time, but I think it was delayed once before. Until June now, but I don't think they're going to... It's not enough to change it. It's not enough to make it or break it.
No one cares.
Yeah. And Street Fighter, dude, it finally admits that they underestimated the popularity of a single-player game. Can someone tell me how the fuck they underestimated the popularity of single player?
I was so confused about that comment. Like,
it's true though, but it's like
they 100% fucking lifted. But like, single player was such an important part of Street Fighter to me. Like, just learning and training against myself, and their online has been so goddamn spotty. Like Yeah, it's really strange. Like, we're not to the point where you can just release a fighting game and it's like online only and everybody's okay with it.
No, dude, and like, how could you underestimate that? Your fan base grew up on Super Nintendos that had like maybe at the end of its life cycle you could plug in a cord and like you'd pay like 50 cents like through your phone provider for this Uplacer or whatever the hell the Play service was, dude. Like you grew up on that. All of the hardcore Street Fighter fans were like single player dudes that were trying to like challenge their friends every once in a while. So super
it was funny. Weird not having like I can forgive every single thing about this shit show except for not having the arcade mode. Like, Street Fighter is an arcade game.
Yeah.
It was born as an arcade game. Just leave the one that's like, I don't know, it's like the most natural mode, and like to take that off, my mind is still blown that I can't fight 10 guys in a row and have a little ending story. I have to do these bullshit 2-off fights where I've seen a toddler on YouTube beat them. As a fact. Little toddlers just like hitting it and winning.
Toddlers are doing it, dude, and I'll never have a shot, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That wraps up your video game news for the day. We got a huge announcement trailer. We talked about it yesterday. Rogue One trailer released this morning.
So badass.
Good morning, America, dude. And you guys, if you follow us, you know I'm not a huge hardcore Star Wars fan. Didn't see it right away. But dude, after I got done watching this trailer, I watched it again because I was super fucking excited for it. Me too. I think the big reason is because no one in there really stood out to me, besides obviously the fucking Stormtroopers, as like a character I know from like 30 years of fucking Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt like I was getting, even though there's a ton of new characters in the new movie, but just seeing like all the old faces just didn't really bring me in. But this, like, all new faces, all new like shit going on. There's a samurai out there with a sword.
There's a couple old faces that we've been filled in on. Mon Monmouth and a couple other ones. That Sweener, like the expert has filled us in on. But we'll get that on Adapted next week. I'm sure there'll be more. But holy shit, dude, it's really cool seeing like a different side of Star Wars without like lightsabers and stuff in this trailer.
Yeah, it was really crazy, and they still kept it like you still knew it was Star Wars. Like,
my god, the tropical battle with the AT-ATs, just like
cool, dude.
Oh man, dude. Oh my god.
I'm so surprised, dude. If I have to be surprised by any movie this year, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be the one, because I was like I think I was hell bent on it being crap, because I'm like, dude, who wants to see like this side of the Star Wars? Who wants to see the pilots going after shit and like trying to find blueprints and stuff? I was like originally like, that sounds like a dumb idea. Oh, it looks so good, dude. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out on allertonav.com. We got it up there for you. Tristan's got his opinion on it, but I'm sure you guys got an opinion on it too, so make sure you let us know. Yeah. Sweener's got one. He's all fired up, so get him.
Sweener's all fired. He's probably gonna be fired up for what we just did to the segment. So
he's like, you didn't mention that, motherfucker.
Mon, why did you get that wrong? Did it on purpose, Sweener. I did it on purpose.
One more TV movie news kind of thing here. Cloak and Dagger. I wanted to talk about this. It's a new Marvel show, dude. Marvel's got to put the fucking knife in like TV shows. Like, it's getting out of control now.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of TV shows all over the goddamn place. And
apparently this network is good for this type of story that Cloak and Dagger is, but I just like...
I mean, it's like a teen channel. It's ABC Family. So, of course, a teenage drama has the potential to work on that channel, but I don't know, man. Dude, Marvel is just like Disney's whoring Marvel out all of a sudden. It's like the DC thing. And are these all going to be part of the connected universe? Is it going to be an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing where the TV guys and the movie guys hate each other? And then they're like Carter doing spiteful things? Like, if Agent Carter showed anything, it's like you have to really hone in your Marvel show to make it work into your audience. So Agent Carter didn't work because it wasn't for anybody. No one wanted to see that shit. But maybe this is so honed in that it's gonna work.
I'm interested to see what happens.
Like, what kind of budget are they gonna have? Are they gonna have powers? Like, what's gonna happen?
It's just going to be like that Shadowhunters show they got on there, dude. There's probably like, like a $75,000 budget, dude, and just fucking kick out some shitty effects, throw them in a couple club scenes, dude, have some action and birds flying around.
It's throw them in club scenes. It's a teenage show.
Teenagers have clubs, dude.
Is it going to be gritty like Daredevil? Like a gritty high school drama?
No, dude, it's not, dude. It's on a low budget network. We'll see, I guess. So Tristan will have more information for you guys on Adapted every Thursday night, or you can catch it Friday. He'll break it down for us because we don't know enough about Cloak and Dagger apparently. I don't know enough because it's coming to a TV near you anyways. So I'm gonna jump right into the sports news for you guys today, as we just found out Miesha Tate is gonna be taking on Amanda Nunes instead of Holm at UFC 200, which gets me super pumped up. I'm very excited.
You're excited for this? I'm like, Dana White's kind of a fucking hypocrite right here, but it is what it is.
He is, but I would kind of be a hypocrite myself if I said I wasn't, and I wanted to see Holm fight, because I'm a very strong advocate against Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz rematch, because I just think that they don't need a rematch.
I'm excited.
So if Holm had to fight Miesha Tate, I'd be like, well, that's a rematch that doesn't need to happen, because clearly it was a fucking crazy fight, went down to the wire, and Miesha Tate won. It wasn't like some random fluke.
Yeah, that's true. And you don't want to have the exact same card, right? Like, you don't want to do the exact same card that you just had. Like, you can't make magic happen twice. So I totally get why they at least want to flip up one of those things.
Yeah, so there's not too many spots left on the UFC 200 card. I'm pretty sure there's like maybe 3 or 4 fights left that they can fit on there. Most of the main card is already hammered away. So, dude, super excited. And Amanda Nunes took out my fucking Russian chick at the last event, so I gotta get it to her.
Is it
Shinkatov?
Shinkatov, okay. Is that the real name?
About right.
Oh, I was like, wait a second.
Thank you guys so much for joining us live on the app. Make sure you check us out on twitch.tv, Allerton AVe, every day between 5 and 6 p.m. Central Time. You can catch us live. Otherwise, you can catch us every morning. Thank you, Jason, for joining me today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody.